Well, I think with today's weather and talk of a second cold front, I think a lot of folks are excited about what's to come. We talked about this last week, how we had to get through this stretch of hot weather, but it looked like there was some relief in store, and Mother Nature is really coming through for us with this 1-2 punch in cold fronts that we've got this week. Outside right now, it's 77. It's clear. Here's a look at the highs across the area. You can see where the focus of mild air was with that cold front. It came in, and of course cloud cover also helped to keep temperatures cooler here over our eastern counties. But notice the lessening impact of that cooler air mass the further west you got. Once you got into Kansas and Oklahoma, it was another hot day with highs in the 90s. But that was better than yesterday's highs up around 100 degrees. Here's a look at the highs here in Springfield since the beginning of August. Again, we went 9 straight days with highs of 90 degrees or greater. I think we've broken the back of this hot spell with today's weather, and it looks like that second cold front coming in tomorrow night will continue to further keep summer heat away from the area. Conditions are quiet. We've got a little cloud cover still over our eastern counties. This is what blanketed all of the area earlier today, and then that cloud cover receded off to the east. It's been real tough to get it out of Dent County, Shannon County, and Oregon County. In the southeast, it's been real tough to get rid of this system. This is Tropical Storm Debbie, and when we look at this, it looks like the center of that storm is very close to Charleston. So it looks like it is making its way onshore right now. Winds at 60 miles per hour. So it did perk up in intensity because of its trek back over the Atlantic Ocean. Now it's moving inland, and it looks like it will continue to make its way toward the north and then northeast over the coming days. The good news is it looks like the doorway is finally opening for Debbie to lift up the East Coast. But before that happens, it's going to be dumping a lot more rainfall over parts of the Carolinas, maybe another 5 inches. Again, locally for us, we can't find any wet weather in our area. You have to go back to July, the last time that we had rain in our area. We've got rain developing to our west right now. You can see these clusters of thunderstorms, and that will organize into a complex of rain and thunder that will spill east across Kansas overnight tonight, and it'll be knocking on our door by tomorrow morning. Looking at the pattern right now, again, we had that first front go through. Next cold front approaching tomorrow. Warm air is going to try to sneak in, but the leftovers of that complex of storms, while we may not see any rain out of it, and I don't think most of the area will, although there could be some light showers or sprinkles maybe along the I-49 corridor, we will find a lot of leftover cloudiness. So after a morning low of 64, it looks like that cloud cover is going to help to maybe hamper the heat a little bit. Looks like mid to upper 80s across the area for highs. And then on Friday, behind that cold front, we're talking highs in the low 80s. Over the weekend, upper 70s and low 80s because of a lot of cloud cover, most of the rain off to the southwest. That pattern of dryness changes though as we get into next week. We're going to have a front draped generally over or just south of the area, and I think with little pockets of upper level energy around in the top of that summer ridge interacting with that front, we're going to find waves of clouds and showers and thunderstorms. And I think that much of the area could get soaked with rainfall because of the repeated opportunities at thunderstorms next week. We'll have to watch out for locally heavy rainfall and localized flooding, I think, next week, and maybe even the possibility of stronger storms.
So kind of a mixed bag. We'll enjoy the temperatures, but maybe a little too much rain for some areas.
It could be a possibility next week.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.